Y'all, welcome back to episode number 2 and week number 1 of our Houston Texans franchise here on Madden 24. Since D'Amico Ryans is a first-year head coach, I will be acting as if we are a first-year offensive coordinator. I think that'll be the easiest way for the first season, and then I think and even maybe halfway through the season, if games are out of hand, I'm not the best at defense, so maybe we'll hop in on defense and try and make things a little bit fair. I'm probably not going to do very good on offense. We're a very low overall team, but we might do decent. Before we get into the first game, I will give a quick, rerun down of our team. It's basically the Texans with a few trades made. I was able to bring in a few players in the preseason before week 1 here. We got Jamari Sawyer from the Chargers, got Isaiah Likely from the Ravens. Doubt they're looking to trade him. And we could look to move Dalton Schultz because I think he's on a 1-year deal. So we could look to move him towards the trade deadline. And I do have Isaiah Likely as our 4th receiver. On defense, we are able to bring in. We got Greedy Williams out of free agency. The Eagles actually did cut him in real life, so I was really hoping he would stick with the Eagles because I do think he has some untapped potential. And we also brought in Kendall Sheffield. And then, O'Shane Zimenez. I was like, I know we brought in a linebacker. But yeah, we got O'Shane Zimenez from the Giants for, I think, Titus Howard, Noah Brown. Might have lost that trade, but he could become a very good piece. So who knows there? Other than that, I don't think we brought anybody else in. Specialist, Tank Dell's in the slot. Isaiah Likely behind him. These two stay the same. I might make O'Shane Zimenez the pass rusher over here. I'm probably going to do that. I'll probably let a couple games go through. And if we're not getting very good pressure, I'll see if I can make some changes. Travis Jones, I could bump up over Malik Collins. I might do that after a couple weeks just to get him reps and get him progression here because, he right now is going to be one of our defensive tackles going forward. So I'd like to get him reps here in this first season, get him rolling. And then practice squad, we got a full practice squad. I think we got some good talent here. Hopefully they can progress, go a few overalls. Got some guys I'm actually kind of intrigued about. Was it Reggie Roberson? Yeah, he was a dog at SMU. So if he can progress, might, sign him to a contract next year. I think he would be good. Kicker, just in case. You never know. Ife Melifonwu, Isaiah Dunn, a couple guys on the back end. Amora Ojomo, I don't know if he had a season-ending injury for the Eagles or not, but I think he was on the practice squad. No, he was in free agency. So I went ahead and signed him to my practice squad. I don't know why they didn't put him on the practice squad. And then I'm excited about all of our receivers, honestly. And this young tight end, and we got a couple of D-line prospects, some back end of the defense, and a kicker. Don't usually see a kicker, but I liked him, so he's got good kick power. So with that being said, we will get into week 1, much awaited, taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Probably not going to be the prettiest of games, honestly. But we will play offense only, probably for the first couple of games. I might make the switch early on. It might not be next season, it might be this season. We'll get a quick rundown of the X Factors. I don't know why it does this every time. But they got Mark Andrews, Roquan Smith, and Lamar Jackson. Your usual guys. And then superstars, they got Marlon Humphrey, Justin Tucker, best kicker in the league, and Ronnie Stanley. So, going to be hard to throw the ball. Thank goodness we're not playing defense because Lamar and Mark Andrews are ridiculous. But long overdue. We are finally in week 1. We are in Baltimore. There you see the outside. What is the name of their stadium? I know names of like baseball and NBA stadiums, but I do not know football stadiums very well. I know Houston's NRG Stadium. Phillies, Lincoln Financial. You got MetLife. I really just wanted to know the name of the stadium. We are starting on offense first. Love to start with the ball. Gonna try and throw the ball a lot because CJ Stroud, first game, we're gonna try and get him a healthy amount of yards. See if we can get that started early here. Oh, thrown in double coverage. Ooh, that should have been pick. Not a good first pass. Yeah, that draft class is ridiculous. I said, honestly, I think they got quite a few, I'm not going to say franchise pieces, but like long-term starters. Why are we not blocking? All right, so we are off to a rough start. All right, let's see if we can just get some yards. I don't. And with it being our first year, I don't know the playbook for one. So I'm going to try and just learn the playbook. I'll probably just roll through coach suggestions for a while until I start learning the playbook. And that's picked. Yep, Marlon Humphrey, and that's pick 6. Oh, he turned around. He saved me. Home team has an increased chance to block kicks. Yeah, we do not have a good receiving core. I'm not going to lie. I hope someone takes it. Did we just get a turnover? That's crazy. They turned the ball over to the red zone. All right, let's see if we can get the run game rolling here. Oh my God, we gotta go. We gotta move. What are we doing there? Let's see. We'll go bench. I like that play. Let's see if John Mechie can get moving here. I might look for Tank Dell on that out route. Turn on the coverage over there. Oh yeah, quick route. Good play. Good shifty. Take the shifty on. Hey, there we go. 17 yards. And you know what? I mean, we're kind of on brand with CJ Stroud. Yeah, that was one of his knocks, is he might not be good at reading NFL defenses. And you know what? That's what we saw in the first drive. And oh my God, we don't have run blocking. This is going to be a rough week for Dameon Pierce. That's for sure. We'll go shot wide receiver option. Thought about doing H-back. Ooh, I want John Mechie to hopefully hit that out route. I'm also looking at Tank Dell. Oh, no, Marlon Humphrey went for that. Catch it. Oh, okay. What are we doing there? Why did he not catch the ball? 3rd and 11. How does he start across? Probably gonna hit Nico coming over the middle. Ooh, no. Cut. Yes, sir. Way to hang on to a Tank. I needed him to make that cut a lot quicker than when he was doing it. All right, let's see if we can get some yards here. All Pro is very unforgiving. I'm not good enough for All Man. I'll say that to you right now. Right now, we are not able to run the ball against Baltimore, which, I mean, they have always been known for having a good run defense. Let's see if we can. Ooh. No, let's stick with the run. There we go, Devin. Way to get a few yards there. I thought about audibling to a pass because there was nobody over Dalton Schultz. All right, let's just keep hitting quick routes over the middle here. Going with Dalton Schultz, hopefully. Wide open. Tank Dell is just getting open. I say we're not making big plays right now, but we are moving the ball down the field pretty well. So have that dial at the middle here. I'm trying to get Dameon Pierce rolling, but I cannot seem to get him, Oh, there we go. Let's get to the second level. Fight over that. All right, we are up to 1 yard of carry. Oh boy. All right. Let's go shock H option this time. That's going to be Dalton Schultz, to the H back. Ooh. I want him to sit. No, throw that ball over him. All right, so we are 2 picks in already. Home team has a greatly reduced fumble chance. They probably don't fumble that much anyway. And there's a touchdown. I don't know why he ain't throw that ball over him for. And now we are rattled. Oh, it's going to be hard for us to pull momentum back towards us. All right, we have got to start making some plays here. So I definitely would have settled for 3 right there. There we go, good play. There we get the first down. Hey, and we got the momentum out of this second level, third level. I don't know what you would call that. Yeah, not a good showing so far for CJ Stroud. And I'm not sure if I'm going to play every week. That's another thing I'm not. What route is that from Dameon Pierce? Yeah, he's got to get that ball over. He's got to throw that ball down the field more. Let's go halfback dive out of the pistol. One pass deflection puts him right back in it. What? Please tell me y'all knocks him back out of it. Man, Dameon Pierce is not being able to get nothing going. Well, this has not been a good first half for us so far. I want John Mitchell going on a slant across. I had tried. Oh, and that's going to be holding. I guarantee it. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Who would have thunk it? I had a triangle, but I don't feel like I would have been able to hit it. Honestly, let's 4 yards. Let's see if we can get 4 yards here. If we can get 4 yards, we might be able to knock them out of. There we go. Let's go. I should knock the momentum down a little bit. We just converted a 4th down. How's that not knocking momentum down? That doesn't seem logical at all. Yeah, let's run away from the X Factor, please. Oh, you gotta hold your block. If he holds that block, that's a first down run. A little bench. I say Tank should be able to get open again. Yeah. Oh, come on. Good catch and run there. And we're over 100 yards, but we got 2 picks. Yeah, we're going to try and not throw 30 interceptions, hopefully, with CJ Stroud. Maybe we can keep it under 20. I mean, we are playing a top... Ooh, carrier. Yes, sir. Way to be strong, Damien. Oh, what is happening there? A DP there with a big... We got a choreographed dance right here. All right, got a little momentum back. Ooh, we could get a lot of momentum right here. Let's go double cross. That should be. Ooh, we're running a 2 tight ends. All right. All right, so this is man. Oh, he's wide open too. But I couldn't get the ball to him. Oh, look, Denzel Perry already making plays against us. Who would have thunk it? Let's go trash it. Let's empty out the backfield here. Ooh, this looks like man again. All right. Yeah, that was honestly just throwing so we don't get sacked. Come on, we've got to capitalize on good field position. Probably going to look Nico. Ooh, no, Roquan is going to sit on that route. So I'm looking Nico Collins. Yeah. Come on, hurry up. Halfback punch. All we need is inches. DP is running strong now. Let's go. All right, come on. I don't want to leave them with any time on the clock so they can score. We've got to go into the half up. Ready, Tank. Let's go. Way to get out of bounds, too. Saving timeouts. I mean, let's just keep running that drag route. That drag route's getting us easy yards right now. Ooh, Nico Collins he took a big hit from Roquan though. But he's just being a big physical receiver, and that's what we need out of him. Let's go double pivot. Ooh. I don't like Marlon Humphrey being on Nico's whip route. We should be able to hit Dalton Schultz pretty easy. Darren, man again. So this is about to be a blitz. This is about to be a 5-man blitz probably. Yes, it. Oh, come on. Stay up. Ah. Oh, 10 seconds. I didn't see that. We should have called timeout. All right, we got time for one play and a timeout. We're on the 6. Let's go. Little slants wide stick. Oh, we got to sub Nico out. What are we doing? Man again. No, I need to hurry. Ah. I don't have time for another one. All right, we're going to take a 10-7 lead into the half, though. You know what? I can live with that. I'm not going to lie. I thought we'd been down by about 2-3 touchdowns right here. All right, hit him with the swift kick so they don't take it back. All right, they do open the third quarter with a touchdown. But you know what? How they got full momentum. They are up on a bad team by 4 points. We have no rushing yards. Oh, that's Devin Singletary. Man, why are we taking Damian Pierce out the game at the start of the half? If that's Damian Pierce, he's running through him. Oh. No. Roquan was covering Dalton Schultz. There ain't no way he turned around like that. That's crazy. And I threw that right at Roquan Smith. Roquan, where's number 0? I thought he went number 8. Man, we have thrown 3 kicks. Of course, they score a touchdown for that one. All right, come on. Gotta keep our composure. And he has his X Factor. What is his X Factor? Reinforcer. Ooh, there we go. Good spot on. I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna hopefully try and keep the ball on the ground a little bit and get Damian Pierce going here, and hopefully avoid Roquan Smith. Oh, you're not big enough to ride this route, bud. Hey, Damon, you're getting in some fantasy yards now. Is that Milton Williams? Did they get Milton Williams from the Eagles? We cannot pull the momentum back at all. Good run. Let's go. I was going to say, that's got to pull it down. We've just been running chunk plays right now. If they get a stop here, they're going to get momentum all the way back up. Maybe. Why is tackling on aggressive? Y'all are up 21-10. Why are you turning tackling on aggressive? And there's no momentum back. We're going to have to throw the ball here. Let's go level Mills. They went 4 bursts and probably took off C.J. Stroud. Oh, man. All right, we could potentially come back here. Let's go Dagger. Let's go now. All right, what are we? I think we might be able to go Tank Dell. There ain't no way we can get that away. Come on. What is that slow release, bro? They want us going for the ball on 4th and 24. All right. I'm down with that. So if we're doing that, give me John Metchman on the street. Who was that? Was that Rocky Sin over there? Oh, he's by him. Yes, sir. Let's go. What a throw. He dropped that in a bucket. And that's why I said throw John Mechie on a streak. Just run by him. Beautiful pass, too. Hit him in stride. He just straight torched him. Ooh, and we went for... And if we could have held him to a field goal, we probably could have got something rolling there. Now, how are we going to convert a 4th and 24, get the touchdown and 2 points, and they still get all momentum back? Come here, boy. He's definitely starting to run hard now. Tight end corner. I need... stop going towards Marlon Humphrey. Yeah, there we go. I think that's his first catch of the day, too. Send him straight up the middle here. Ooh, man, I'm glad he, oh, it's Marcus Williams. I'm tripping. I'm glad he happened to wind up with the ball at the same time, because that was about to be a pick. I'm not trying to have 4 in a game, especially not his first game. Take a catch. But we're making this look competitive, though. I like that. Yo, Arches, who is that? Come on, snap the ball, snap the ball, snap the ball. Good block. Almost got it. I was trying to get the ball off for the 2-minute warning. Because I could probably score on the first play right here. This looks like a zone. Home cover. Probably cover. Ooh, good snag. Let's go, John Mechie. That's 2 timeouts. I see him timeout button up top. That's 2 touchdowns for John Mechie. What a throw from C.J. Stroud. Oh, let's go. They turned that. That's got to be a fumble. Oh, yes, sir. Easy touchdown. Let's go. Easy money. I said, you better give me the momentum now. Dog. 6 seconds left. Ooh, they left John Mechie on an island. All right, come on. Let's see if we can get another one. What is that from our left tackle? Ain't no field goals, that's for sure. If we could have got that and it either gotten down or... All right, I need to pass block. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Pass block, Devin Singletary. No, come on. That's Steven Nelson. That's the other player we traded him. Man, that was a phenomenal game. We could have just held the picks down. If we could have held the picks to 2 instead of 3, probably could have won that game. I mean, C.J. Stroud had a solid first game. They throw for 300 yards. What did Lamar run for? 45 on 7 runs with a touchdown. It's not that good, though, for us. But our goal is, I think, hold them under 75. So we're going to get XP for that. But yeah, C.J. Stroud, 18 for 30, 301 yards. That's 60%, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Looking like Jameis Winston out here right now. David Pierce, 15 for 57. Did start rolling in the second half. Well, really after just that first quarter. Devin Singletary, 3 for 9. I need a better backup for Dameon Pierce. Devin Singletary is definitely a receiving back, and I'd like an elusive back as my backup for Dameon Pierce. Devin Singletary is definitely more of a receiving back. But he did, roll in for 1 touchdown. Receiving, Tank Dell went crazy in his first game. 6 catches, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. Definitely a prototypical slot receiver, and He seemed to be open a lot too. Nico Collins, 4 for 56, definitely my big body receiver. I enjoyed it. 3 for 57 for Dalton Schultz, very good target. 2 drops. He did break up that pick though, so I did like that. John Mechie, 3 for 75, 2 touchdowns. He is my deep threat. I mean, everyone kind of played their game. Slot, big body receiver that just, he's open in the middle of the field and can just give me, possession catches, deep threat, and safety net. Isaiah Likely did have 1 catch for 4 yards, and Devin Singletary had 1 for 5. Blocking, Kenyon Green had a pancake. I feel like I got sacked a couple of times. And we got no pressure. Damian Pierce did have 2 tackles, though, so that's cool. Will Anderson had 1 TFL. He needed 2 for his scenario, so I think it was a depth trade scenario too. I don't think so. It was that one at the start of the season. Like Collins had a TFL, Henry Toto had a TFL, and Jonathan Grenard had a TFL. Picks, Derek Stingley. Love seeing that. Dalton Schultz had had the pass deflection. That's pretty rough. Forced fumble Jimmy Ward, and he recovered it for a yard. And we blocked the field goal. Okay. Sheldon Rankins, big man in the middle. Like seeing that. No defensive touchdown. Happens. Kaimi Fairbairn did go 3 for 3 from extra point and 1 for 1 on field goals. Good day for him. We do not punt. Tank Dell. I might look to move him off punt return. I'll probably keep him on kick return, but I might move someone else on punt return. I don't really have any speedsters, though, so that's going to be kind of rough. But, man, 35-32, if we could have had more than 6 seconds, I definitely would have tried to get it. Like, if we had had, 30, I would have got a couple of chunk plays and, got into field goal range. But, only losing by 3 there to the Ravens definitely bodes well for our future. We'll try and make Grenard here a scheme fit. +3 to power moves. I mean, he's 26, so, might be time to move on from that one. John Mechie, we'll keep going to playmaker. He gets a lot of upgrades here. I do like seeing +2 for catching. And I like seeing route running go up. 90 speed. Why don't I feel like he's faster than that? 90 seemed to work last game, though, but hopefully we can get a couple speed upgrades. And he can really be a true deep threat receiver. Catching is now over 80. He does have below average route running. I mean, it's solid, though. But he's our #1 receiver, and he's number 87 in the league. Definitely got to get that moving up. And then Big Sheldon Rankins, we will throw. I'm probably defensive tackles that are already on the roster. I'll probably go towards power rusher, even though I did just spin that into speed. But we will look for speed rushers in the draft. I don't know how many we're going to find, though, because I've got an idea. We'll go ahead and go through these. And we will be taking the series not super slow, but I want to be able to give. Yeah, there you see, he didn't quite reach what he was trying to reach. I do kind of want to give draft class makers time to, make the draft classes. Because, the game's been out a little less than a week, so. Ooh, we didn't even get the 350 passing yards. Yeah, we're a young team, and we just played the Ravens, who are a perennial playoff team. So, honestly, we played well outside of the 3 picks, which were mostly my fault. But we'll chalk it up to C.J. Stroud still isn't understanding NFL defenses. Hey, but he did get 2,500 XP. We messed with that. How many things do we have left? Game plan for elite QB. Our defense might get XP for not letting him get 75 rushing yards. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's not good. So, no, we do not. We get -5 play rec. That's rough. I'm not going to lie. But we will check out, because I would like to get some guys on the defensive line. Defensive tackle, DN, left outside linebacker. Honestly, just linebacker in general. Free safety wouldn't hurt. So, we're looking at safeties. never hurts to draft Georgia players. As an Eagles fan, might look for Georgia players. I mean, SEC in general. I mean, you see, the draft class ain't done yet, so I mean, we're really just looking, first couple rounds here right now. Man, I say, is Kool-Aid McKinstry a top 5 player? Yeah, and not very many corners at all right now. But you got Tommy. That is not Tommy Eichenberg. All right, so yeah, this is not the best draft class right now, but I mean he's moving quick, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If we're looking linebacker, definitely two good ones right there. So I mean, if we're looking middle linebacker, those are two solid ones right there. I like that they're both from Clemson too. You know, his dad was a famous Eagle. Might look for Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Dallas Turner is a good pass rusher. I believe he's a solid pass rusher. Deshaun Pace. And then we got, I mean, my guy, Drazon Newton. He is an animal in the middle of Illinois' defensive line. Mason Smith, Michael Hall. So, I mean, it's a good pass rusher class. And I think we'll definitely be able to find somebody, but we don't have our own first round pick. That's what's going to suck. Offensive line might look for interior offensive line. Not the strongest year for that, though. A good year to need a left tackle, but we don't need one of those. Good year to need a tight end. Definitely not Cade Stover. Solid year to need a wide receiver. I mean, like I said, he's not done with the draft class yet, but we'll give him time. I mean, it's not going to be a right now kind of deal. Uh, Honestly, a phenomenal year to need a running back. If if I'm picking, I'm probably going Braylon Allen. I mean, we run a power back scheme. These two are dream fits. Honestly, he doesn't have this done either. Honestly, because there's a guy I'm thinking of, but I can't remember who it was. And it doesn't look like he's in here yet. And it's honestly a very good year to need a quarterback. You got Caleb Williams, Drake May, Quinn Ewers, KJ Jefferson, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., JJ McCarthy, Jordan Travis, Shadur Sanders, Joe Milton. Don't believe that's Joe Milton either. Spencer Rattler. I mean, these are more project guys, but it's a very deep quarterback class. I mean, it's a good draft class here. As of right now, there's going to be fallers and risers throughout the year, so we'll have to, see how that rolls. But if you are enjoying this so far, leave a like on the video, sub to the channel, leave a comment down below. If you would like to see me play defense, leave a comment down below. Go check out my other series on the channel. We got the show, we got 2K, we got some road to the show, we got a White Sox franchise. We're going to kick Bulls Rewind franchise back into gear probably the next video or two. So, stay tuned for that. If you're enjoying everything, like I said, leave a like, sub to the channel, leave a comment, all that fun YouTube stuff. Show the video to somebody else, help the channel grow. I'd very much appreciate it. I hope y'all having a good day. And on that note, I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.